Hey everybody. Good evening. How's it all going? How you doing, Jess?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine. What are you up to? You're crocheting. What you're working ahead? What?
No, getting to the end of my row.
You were at the end of your row when we left the show.
hmm I'm getting to the end of the other one.
Uh,
I'm a little behind.
hey Herb, hey Larry, what are you guys up
Hey,
to?
Larry. Hey, Herb. Hola, hola, hola. See, I'm a little couple rows behind.
No. Are you really? No.
So I did stop and eat during that. There is that.
Okay. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 21.
I have,
Hmm?
I have 18 now. I only had 17. So I told you I was 4 rows behind. And I didn't shoot.
Well, I can wait for you. I can wait.
Go right ahead.
Nope, I'm going. Dun, 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 dun. I was trying to figure out this. It's just a double. Oh, sorry, a half double. It's so you can use it for so many different things. You make so many cool different designs on how you do it. Back loop, front loop, straight across, right?
Let me switch around so fast. Don't make anybody see this.
Yeah, I'm so freaking tired. Where's everybody at? Oh, I guess everybody's over at
Mishy's,
Mishi's and
Mars,
Mara's
and
and
Art, Connie.
well, we got Herb and Larry here. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us. Thanks for the support. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Now, if we could only get a crochet hook in your hands.
Larry.
Larry's gonna be like, I've had a crochet hook in my hand. I made some. Like, that's not the same thing. It's like being a mechanic, right? When you build something, you fix something, you got to take it over for a test drive. Did you try out your hooks before you sold them? I would. Like, this is how crochet is supposed to go.
Not a bad idea.
Thanks, Larry. Thumbs up. Thumbs up are always awesome. Yeah, I don't know if I like that new song.
Which one?
The opening song. I know you had to pick something. Well, Sarah, how's it
Hey,
going?
Sarah. Good to see you, my dear. Oh, I see.
Just remember, Sarah, no time is a good time for goodbyes. That's why you say hello, hello all the time.
Once I get more time, I'll look at a different intro song.
Once you get what? Sorry.
A little more time. That was just kind of put together in a few minutes.
Oh. So why'd you turn your camera off? I'm curious.
Why what?
Why'd you turn your camera off?
Because I moved it and I don't want to make everybody too sick.
Sarah says she just got home a bit ago. Everyone is so good. We had a great day today. Hope you guys did too. Yeah. Well, you were here earlier. But you weren't here for the whole show though. Oh. Just because working on a hat. I'm working on a hat. I'm working on the same hat that Jessica's working on. We almost got the same yarn. We almost got the same yarn.
Was able to get one hat finished. Oh, because I went swimming.
Was the pool packed? See, I know some hotels actually let you swim in the pools just for a small fee, right? You don't have to buy a room, but you just pay a small fee and go swim in the hotel pools. I don't know if you guys can do that down there or not.
No, I'm not sure. Never tried.
It was my son's girlfriend's aunt's pool. Okay. Free, not crowded. Larry says I wouldn't even know where or how to start crocheting. Larry, do you want to start crocheting?
Well, you need a hook and some yarn.
Larry makes his own hooks. We already know that's a given. So we know we already know that hooks are good for you because you can make your own hooks. We just need to get you some yarn. I just watch you guys. $12 a person for a day pass. Oh, like the communiplex, community centers, stuff like that. Well, if you want to go to an inside pool, now our outdoor pool, like we got an outdoor wading pool. We were at the skate park, and the outdoor pool is free to get in, but I think there's a limit of like 80 people or something. Hilarious. I think the problem with your rabbit hole is your access to funds and trying to pay for it. So that wouldn't be a problem really. You can go down all the rabbit holes and look at all the stuff. Like, I want that yarn. Oh, I want that yarn. Oh, I want that yarn. Oh, there you go. Oh, I just saw something. Larry, you can make your own natural fiber yarn and stuff out in the backyard. Yeah. Hey, Chris. Hey, Liz. How you guys doing?
Chris?
The problem with the skate park is it makes you sweat. Too many adults. Too many 40-year-olds in the skate park thinking that they're still kids.
Larry says I'm supposed to be getting some Easter red cedar tomorrow. There's
Cool.
Tammy. How are you, Miss Tammy? Check in.
Hey, Tammy.
How's your day been, Miss Tammy?
Do I wear gloves for work? No, I don't. That's why my hands are so calloused. All these calluses on here. Scratches and scars. Tammy says it's been really hot and she's miserable. Can't sleep. She has the air on. It's still 85 and 85 outside. Even in the wintertime, I find a hard time wearing gloves. Tammy says, "How are you, Jess? What did you do today?" Oh wait, I have to say it in her miserable voice. How are you, Jess? What did you do today? There you go. She's miserable.
I'm on hat 2. Made one for Happy Hat. The first half of the Happy Hat show. And now we are on hat number 2. And here's another note. I'm trying to see if I can get 2 done in one day.
I like Jeanette's 19.
Yeah, let's see. Curious to see what temperature it is here still. Yep, 85. Humidity, what, 63? Yeah. Not brutal humidity, but almost 9 o'clock at night, so 85 degrees. I think after tomorrow, it might supposed to be cooling down.
Why is there such a color difference between you and Jessica's hands? Lighting. See, I could, if I do this, there you go, see? Still lighting. I got a nice tan, too. Maybe it's the tan. I spend more time outside. Hey, Connie. You're like, tan. How do you know it's a tan? Oh, here. That's how I know it's a tan. Because this is covered with a shirt, and this is out in the sun. That just looks like I have a light. This looks like I'm shining a flashlight right on it. My skin. No, this is not. This is farmer tan. I don't want to embarrass you. There you go. See? Oh, is it too hot to crochet, Tammy? I'm working on the same hat that Jessica's working on. We chose to do the same patterns today. So we're both doing the exact same hat. We're just using different yarn. So this is it's a half double back loop only. That's all it is. Half double back loop only. I think it looks kind of cool. And the yarns are pretty similar, but see, I think I'm going to do one out of this wavelength as well. Because this is working out pretty quick. And we worked on this one. We worked on this beanie this morning. We worked on this beanie this morning. Finish this one off. This actually come up pretty quick. Jessica's looks better though.
I don't think so.
I think your ice your what was it, Nordic ice hat, whatever it is.
Arctic.
Yeah, so Sarah, apparently it so in the video she says that she can do them in 25 minutes. Annie got hers done in what, 47 minutes. I think you did yours in what, an hour? And I had to add some more rows on mine because I was using a different size hook or different size yarn. I think mine took an hour and a half to do. But the link is down below in the description. You guys want to go try them? They came out pretty quick actually. Well, because it calls for a bulky 6 and a number 10 hook. So it would work up really quick. These ones are going up pretty quick too, though.
Not terrible.
But it's just all half doubles though, so. Sorry, it's not all half doubles. Half doubles, 3 singles, and 3 slips.
For 32 rows or 21 inches, whichever is first. And the yarn I'm using is Yarn Bees QIQ. Hey, Jessie. Hey, Jessie.
Isn't it hot where you are, John? It's not that bad where I am. Um, so I know, like on yesterday's show, we were discussing that. I said I know I seen a post somewhere on Facebook that snowed somewhere. So apparently, let me look it up. So I know. I think I took a screenshot of that, didn't I? No, I didn't. Why did I not take a screenshot of that? Hmm. This is down southern Alberta today, this morning, and there was winter warning effects, winter warming alert, winter warning alerts that there was supposed to be a foot of snow down in the Calgary area, which was actually west of Calgary. Um, Bray Creek, Diamond Valley, right there it is. Pincher Creek. No, higher than that. Like right on the edge of the Rocky Mountains, down near Calgary. They were getting a foot of snow today, so it's not that cold here, or it's not that cold here. It's not that hot here. See weather here. See, it's only 66 here right now. It's not that bad. Sarah says, "Geez, it's gonna be so hot here this week." I read an article. They aren't showing evictions until after the advisory is over. Oh, allowing evictions. Well, no, like see out here, like it's a dry cold out here, right? But so it's like like my uncle living in Nova Scotia. Oh, it's a wet, damn cold here. It's not the same as Ontario. It's not the same as Alberta, right? I know what the cold's like. I lived in Ontario for quite a bit. Where you at again, Tammy? I lived in Borden, an hour north of Toronto, and then we used to go down to Windsor all the time. $85. Wow.
Hey, Jenna, how are you? This class is 21.
Hamilton, right.
I need one more of these.
See, I had an aunt and uncle that lived in Burlington, and my grandmother was in Hamilton at the time in one of the nursing homes. Before that was after she'd come up from Harrow. Hey Jenna, what are you up to?
How's your Sunday treating you? Yes, yes. I'm going to have to find another ball of yarn to add to it. This is not going to be enough.
You just got this notification. John, with that stitch, when I was making them, I found it to be bulky in the crown. So what I did was the last 8 stitches, I did single crochets. I got it from being so big and bulky. So apparently, the last 6, so the the first 3 are slip stitches, the next 3 are singles, and everything else. So and then there's 28 half doubles. And so it actually you can actually see it not being bulky as it is right now, because you're going from half doubles to 3 singles to 3 slip stitches. Just from the last 6 though. So I might, like, depending on how it turns out, I might actually bring it down a bit more, because I remember a hat. There was a hat that it was either me and you and Annie, or me and you and Annie, or Annie and Joe were doing that. I think it was probably over 12 down, that they were all singles all the way up, if I recall. It was half doubles and then singles on the back stroke, and then half doubles all the way down. I can't remember what the hat was. But thank you. Appreciate the info. A little late to tell you change it now. Damn it, Connie. Hey, Jeanette. How's it going?
There's Jeanette. Good to see you. Lunchtime from the center.
Ah, man. Nursing home in Hamilton. Trying to remember now. No, I don't. Like, I know she passed away 4 years ago now. She passed away 4 years ago now, and I only seen her once when she was in there. It was right on the waterfront. Like, not even a block. It was not even a block up from the waterfront. Something Towers, something or other. I'm not even gonna touch my phone. Look it up. Well, guys, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. I'm going to get some tests done tomorrow. Good night. I'll text you tomorrow. Good night, Tammy. Take care.
And good luck with your test.
Hey, Annie.
Howdy, howdy. And it was the short row hat, and it was me and you and Joe that tried it. I was here. I was just doing some stuff before I came in.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which hat it was, but it was like half
it was
double.
Bag of Day short row.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's what it was. Not positive,
Maybe.
but I'm pretty sure it's what it was. Or it might have been one of the ones you found.
Maybe.
But I do
possibly
remember the last couple of stitches to the crown were single crochets, so that when you gathered it, you didn't have all that bulk at the top.
But it was like 10 to 12 though, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Hi, Connie. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Larry. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Jess.
Ian?
Wasn't ignoring you. Hi, Chris.
Nah.
I give everybody. I think I got everybody. Hi, Sarah and Jesse. And yeah, I think I got everybody. It is hot and steamy out there even at this time of night.
Oh, Jenna, the reason you don't see Jeanette is because she's over in my show. She's in my chat, not over in Jess's chat. That's why I have the chat up on the screen in the bottom corner down there, so you can see all the chat from both of them.
And thank you for coming over, Miss Jenna. And everybody.
Now, who wants to go get me a cup of coffee?
Well, it just has to get coffee anyway, so.
I have to. Made a good dinner, ate too much, and fell asleep. What can I say? Fried chicken, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, baked beans, biscuits, and strawberry cream puffs for dessert.
Yep.
And leftovers for tomorrow, so I don't have to cook.
Even better.
Uh-huh.
Even better.
Well, I'm going to have the baby tomorrow, and she don't feel good, so cooking probably wouldn't be an option anyway. We ended up with soup because she just wants me to hold her when she's sick, which is fine. She calls it her cuddle puddle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Jenna when me and Jessica are on, I'm on my channel and she streams on her channel, so we're co-streaming. But we stream on the same platform, so we can see the chat on our end on both sides, or however many people co-stream, we can see the chat from everybody. But you guys can only see the chat on like whoever's channel you're in at the time. Hey Nancy, how's it going?
Hi Nancy.
Good to see you, man.
We all poop. I will be back. I have to go into the craft room to get my project because I forgot to bring it in here.
Why is your project in the craft room?
That's what she was doing it earlier.
Worst place for it.
You know, I just realized with all that delicious dinner, I didn't make a vegetable.
Hey, Heidi, welcome in, sweetheart.
But was anybody really missing one though?
No,
Hey,
they
Heidi.
won't say anything about vegetables. I will. I will. I'll make broccoli tomorrow to go with it. Hi, Heidi. I love the colors you two picked this time. These are nice.
Thank you.
I just closed my eyes and picked up whatever was in front of me.
I do that sometimes when I can't make up my mind. And Bill said to tell everybody hi.
Yeah, hello.
Well, say hi, Billy.
Oh no, I never call him Billy.
No, he'll know it's for me though.
Well, yeah, I'll tell him it's from you.
Okay.
He would just look at me like really weird if I ever called him Billy. I used to call him Billy Bob. He nixed that. He didn't like that. And I was like, okay.
What's his middle name? Is his middle name
Eugene.
Robert?
Eugene. No, Anthony's middle name comes from my brother, one of my brothers that I lost.
Oh, so you can actually call. Oh, it's Bobby Jean. Billy. Yeah, you can call him Billy Jean.
I could.
Oh my God! So that's what you do, Annie. You play Michael Jackson. You play Annie,
Oh,
Annie, okay, and you play Billie Jean right after it, and go, "Hey, this is your song."
he is not a Michael Jackson. I'm telling all of our music meshes pretty much our interest in what we like, with very few exceptions, and Michael Jackson is one of them.
Yeah.
He doesn't. I like Michael Jackson's music. He doesn't, and he's like he's a crappy. I was like I don't care what kind of person he is. I said I like his music. Oh, really, Connie? I didn't know that. Cool. That's also my little brother's middle name, coincidentally. And Andrew's middle name comes from a guy I worked with at Kroger's. I was really good friends with, and his last name was Scott. So I gave Andrew that as a middle name because I wanted to name him uh, Bill Andrew, and Bill didn't like it because he said his initials would spell, or I'm sorry, Benjamin Andrew would spell bar. And he's like, no, you're not giving him a name like that with as many alcoholics as we have in the family. And I was like, that doesn't make any difference. So, no, he nixed it. So we had to change it up. His mom was upset because both the boys' names start with an A. And I was doing that on purpose. I was like, no, I said, we made a list of names. We threw darts at it. And that's how we picked out their first names.
Makes sense.
And if we would have had a girl, it would have been Ariana Michelle was the name we picked out. I give you one, Sarah. My dad went his whole life until he went to draw his Social Security thinking his first name was Melvin. On his birth certificate, his name was Melvina. And he had to go to court and have it legally changed because his whole life he had used Melvin. And he had his middle name changed legally to an initial because he hated his middle name, which, fair enough, I would have hated that middle name as well. Hi again, Chris. Well, that's cool. Larry says he's got a friend whose daughter's initials are CARD. Kind of cool. When we picked the boy's name, everybody was hollering we had to do family names. And so Andrew and Anthony, we did research. We did not think they were family names. Turns out they are. But when you have huge families, it's kind of hard to pick a name that somebody doesn't already have.
Exactly.
And we didn't really care. We just didn't want the argument, oh, you named it after their side of the family, not our side of the family, and all that. It was a pain in the butt. All I said was I wanted them to have names, I said, I'd like to have something to call them instead of boy. That's it.
I was named after both my grandfathers, and John's just a family name anyway.
Bill said there was enough Williams in his family. That's why he didn't want either of the boys to have. And there's like 12 Williams on my side, and there's like 10 or 12 on his side. And he said that was enough Williams in a family.
Yeah, there's William, Will, Willie, Bill, Billy, William, Bill Jr., William II, William III.
Actually, his dad's first name was Willis. Yeah, Harold, Willis Harold. But he went by Harold. And his mom's name is Alberta, but she goes by Bert.
Oh, there's a question for you, Annie.
On the short row, when you get done, you're just going to put the sides together, single crochet it together, or slip stitch it. I like the slip stitch. I think it makes a better join. And when you get to the top, you just run your thread through it and pull it tight, like as if you was going to make a magic ring, but you're ending it that way. Yeah, I actually have a great Aunt Gertie, Sarah, and her name was Gertrude, and we called her Gertie. My dad called her Dirty Gertie, but we won't get into that.
my great grandmother was Gertrude. We called her Gertie.
My niece was named after 8 different aunts, her middle name, and her first name was an aunt's, which was Virginia Louise. So my sister named her after her 2 favorite aunts, our Aunt Virginia and our Aunt Louise. I never got to meet our Aunt Louise. She passed away before I was born. Yeah, Sarah, she spells it with a Y. And for her high school years, she went by Gigi because she said it was more profound. Teenagers. Both of them kind of cool, Heidi. Heidi says her husband's initials was, before he was adopted, was Raw, and after adoption it was Rad. Oh, even better, Sarah. She adopted a Chiweenie, and she named the dog Gigi. Spoiledest dog you ever seen in your life. Dog hated everybody but her, and it would bite, and it was very. She lived to be 18 years old. So you can't tell that she spoiled that dog rotten and took good care of her. Well, my sister-in-law, who does not like me, named her dog Anna, and when she told me, I just looked at her and I was like, great. I said, I take that as a compliment that you think so much of me you want to hear my name every day by calling your dog that. I love it when you can turn stuff like that around on people. It's like, it's not bothering me. It's a name. Did you all just start those at the beginning, or did you start those a while ago?
No, on the first one. On the first 5.
Well, I told Bill if he'd have told me he wanted fried chicken, I could have stopped at KFC and got chicken. It would have saved me a lot of hot cooking in the kitchen on a 90-degree day.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, can't really beat KFC. I don't like, he loves my fried chicken. I don't think my fried chicken's that good. But him and Andrew says it's delicious. And I'm like, y'all's one I'm cooking for. So if you like it, that's great.
Yeah, KFC though wouldn't be too bad though.
I love KFC. KFC and Burger King are my two favorite restaurants. Oh, cool, Jeanette. Glad he had fun. I was named after one of my dad's ex-girlfriends. My mom was. Back then, they put you to sleep to have a baby. And when she woke up, he already signed his birth certificate.
Hmm.
See, Sarah,
Is that
people
whenever?
don't I put a pinch of cinnamon in my chili. You can't taste the cinnamon, but if I leave it out, everybody tells me that it's lacking something. A pinch of cinnamon and a cup of coffee. Yeah, it adds to the warm spice. Oh, Pacey McGee in there because Daddy left. He sheared him like a sheep yesterday.
Did
Oh,
he?
Yeah, he has an inner coat and an outer coat, and his outer coat will get about 6-8 inches long. That's what he sheds. That's where that shedding comes from. And I told him, I said I was going to make him an appointment to get groomed, and he said no. He said I'll just do it. I put cocoa in my chili as well, Connie. Uh, why not, Jeanette?
Just got to eat healthy.
Sometimes you have to just let it
Splurge.
go.
Have a treat.
Yeah, it's nothing. Not it's not an everyday thing, but it doesn't hurt to have once in a while. I mean, you know, I don't eat a lot of fried. That's the first time I've fried anything in ages. I don't make fried foods, but I make baked chicken, roasted chicken, and grilled chicken most usually. But every once in a while, you know, you got to have that little indulgence. Night, Heidi. Have a good night.
Come
good
here,
night, Miss
Heidi.
Heidi.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, that completely sucks, Jeanette. And I'm telling you that the KFC in St. Albans has the absolute best chicken. I've used a lot of the different KFCs around here, and that one's got the best chicken and the friendliest service, which means a lot to me.
You know, Annie, all she's doing is hinting, right? Next time you
I
go
know,
see her,
I know,
KFC.
I know. They brought back the $7 fill up meals too, which is pretty tasty. I indulge about once a month. Bill, if Bill, you know, I don't get it for them, I will go and get me 3 extra crispy chicken thighs, and I'll just eat chicken. Don't need nothing, just need the chicken. Anthony, honey, it's time for bed. It's almost 10:30. Are you waiting on something? Give me a second.
Thing's sick.
Okay. His mouth must be hurting. He wanted something for pain. Yes, Jonna. I don't really care for mole.
Mole.
Oh,
it's made from
Connie.
moles. It's
How
made
can
from
we be
moles.
friends if you don't like KFC? Oh, the horror.
Jenna, it's actually made from moles that they take off of skin patients at the dermatologist.
It's got the accent
Mole.
over the A. Mole.
Well, it's called
I have
mole,
never
mole,
had
mole. Mole,
We
mole.
don't. Yeah, we don't have Popeyes in West Virginia. I've heard a lot about Popeyes, but I've never had it.
No, I
And
tried Popeyes twice here. Not happy.
We have Popeyes commercials all the time, but we don't have any Popeyes around here, so I don't get it. I have a friend, the same problem with Subway, Connie, and she don't care what. She will not eat at a Subway whatsoever because it makes her sick every time she eats there. Everybody feels. Now, the one y'all are doing, how many are the last stitches at the crown?
It's
How many
3 singles
3 slips,
and 3 slips.
3 slip stitches and 3 singles, and then 28 doubles. They're half doubles.
Okay. Chris says, Jessica, FYI, I broke the tip off my 4.0 millimeter O-Fire.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's got to be a way that you can just take a picture of it and go, hey, what's going on?
I am very accident prone and I tend to drop things a lot. That's why I will not get expensive crochet hooks like that, because I drop it and break it.
Jen, you know I'm only messing with you, right?
Larry, I'm sorry. I will take it back and I will have a very stern talking to the manager and that's only happened to me one time in all the years that I've eaten at KFC. I had to take chicken back because it wasn't cooked.
Well, yeah, but they're gonna be like, oh, well, here's a coupon for a free meal next time. Well, no.
Oh no, you know what I tell
money.
them when they do that? It's like, no, I don't want any more of your food. Obviously, you don't know how to cook it.
Yeah.
I'm a little. I've worked in restaurants. So I get a little snarky when it comes to poorly cooked food.
No.
Yes. Hey,
You get snarky with people.
Undercooked chicken is dangerous. I can do with undercooked steak, but not undercooked chicken. I don't mess with that. Chris K said she was
I never
using
understand that. I can eat.
Go ahead.
I can eat steak. I can eat steak blue rare, but I will not eat a medium rare chicken. I don't know. It's just something I can't do.
You can't eat medium rare chicken. It's illegal.
Well, not if you cook it yourself.
If you cook it yourself, you're just silly. But yeah, it is absolutely illegal to undercook chicken by health law. But yeah, I mean, if you're cooking it, but who wants undercooked chicken? That's just gross. Ugh. John, I have to go to bed with that thought in my head.
See, you can eat fish raw, you can eat beef blue rare, but chicken has to be fully cooked.
And pork they have now
poultry.
found can be cooked to 160 degrees, where it's just faintly pink in the center, and it's safe.
No, Miss Connie, I'm doing half doubles.
Okay, sorry. She's doing half doubles, Connie. I talked over.
Who actually uses a meat thermometer on the food, though?
I do. I learned to cook in restaurants for the most part. So yeah, I use a meat thermometer. Although I don't need one, I can tell when a steak is right. I can tell when chicken is right. I know how long it takes to cook. Pork the same way. I get a lot of flack when somebody asks me how to cook something because my general, I just like with heat. Not to be snarky, but I don't pay attention to how I cook because I've been doing it for so long. It's just, what would you call it, Jessica? Muscle memory or brain, or just, you don't think about it, you just do it.
It's just
Yeah,
second
and you
nature.
just know.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, it just
I
becomes
don't,
second nature after a while.
it's like when I make biscuits, how many cups of flour? I don't know enough, it's just, you put it in a bowl. When it looks right, you have enough flour, depending on how many biscuits you want to make. But I will admit that I have had the same biscuit bowl for 35 years. I got it from Tupperware. It's a Tupperware. It's a big Tupperware bowl with a lid. But I use it to make my biscuits. And I have a particular spoon that I stir my biscuit dough with because if I use anything else, my biscuits don't turn out right. Yes, I know that's not, it has nothing to do with the spoon. But yeah, I got to have that spoon when I make biscuits or dumplings. And it's just a stainless steel spoon, John. Just a big old stainless steel spoon. Nothing special about it. And can't even remember where I got it from.
But sometimes when you start using a utensil in the kitchen, it's a must-have.
Well, Andrew's wanting one, and I told him if I ever find him one, I will totally get him one, or when I die, he can have mine. Along with my chef's knife. He wanted to know if I give him my chef's knife when he moved out, and I said, absolutely not. I said, I will buy you a nice set of knives, but no, you can't have my knife. Nobody touches my knife. I have knives the rest of them can use, but that particular knife is mine and mine alone. And I have a flaying knife that my brother bought me that nobody else touches because they're too hard on knives. They do not, they're just, they can wear the edge off a knife in a heartbeat because they don't use them right. That looks good, John.
How many rows does this get, Jess? 32?
32 or 21 inches.
$32 rows is 17 inches. That don't make sense.
Tension.
Well, let's try it out on her, see if it fits her. I think it is. Just little Beanie, it just shrank. Look at I pulled it off her head, just shrank right up again.
See, mine stayed, it stretched out. It didn't shrink back. Type of yarn, maybe? What kind of yarn did you use?
I don't know. There was no label on it.
Okay.
Well, this is the second beanie.
Oh, that's not the one you made while I was in there?
No.
Yeah.
Well, the second one. This isn't the.
See, it fits nice. Like it's the same one you made, right? Like it fits nice on her head, right? It's not tight or anything. When you go to pull it off, it shrinks to like half the size, which is good.
Yeah,
It'll fit nice in your
because
purse.
then when you tuck it in your pocket, it's not taking up so much room. So it makes sense.
Yeah, see, I think I'm going to add a couple more.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd go 2 more rows at least.
Or at least 2 more rows. See, I was gonna put a brim on this, but I don't think I need to. Just looking at it now.
No, I think that's fine, just like that.
Isn't this one supposed to have its own natural brim to fold up?
Yeah. It just it looked short though until I put it on her head. But I think I'm gonna do an edge around it though, just to finish it off.
Yeah, I would do like a single crochet just to finish it off.
Yeah.
Make it
Because I
look
got
neat.
one little wobble right there.
Night, Nancy. Thanks for coming in.
Good night, Miss
Back to
Nancy.
work. What do you mean work?
Okay, the boys have abandoned me. Anthony went to bed and Cash went in and laid in front of his door. He's gonna be tickled to death tomorrow when he finds out the baby's gonna be here next year. That dog makes over her so bad. He never knocks her down or jumps on her or anything, but he'll just put his nose right up in the crook of her neck and snuffle her, and she gets so tickled because she said it tickles when he does it. That's how he greets her every time she comes. She said she's working on the Camper Than a Baby book.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Nancy got a job? What's up with that? Damn, we're all gonna work harder.
She's working on the Camper Than a Baby book. That's awesome. Sure, Camper Insurance book awesome.
And my son joined us in the chat today. He didn't say anything. Yeah, no, he watches on his phone, and he said it's too much of a pain to try to reply, so he just puts it up on the table and watches it while he's painting or something.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool.
And I figured today he was painting because he didn't have, it's not his week with the baby. And I think his girlfriend had to work tonight. Nancy said YouTube is her job, even though she can barely buy herself dinner.
That's where they get them dollar value menus. Them dollar value meals.
They don't have dollar value meals anymore. Now they're $3 value meals. I was shocked when I found out that Taco Bell is serving chicken nuggets. But my son told me today, because he used to work for Taco Bell, well, more recently than I did. The same Yum company bought Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut, and Arby's. And he was just like, they're just taking the chicken nuggets that they make for KFC and sending them to Taco Bell for them to service, to make more money on it. And I just don't know how many people's going to buy chicken nuggets from Taco Bell. I just don't see it going very long.
Yeah, no.
See, because so when I was working back in Edmonton, I believe it was called Prism, that owned the Prism was the parent company for Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and KFC. It's like a Pizza Hut. There was either a Taco Bell or KFC in the same building, because they like to do that, so that way they control the money that are coming into them, because it's all the same parent company.
Yeah, all of ours are freestanding
right?
stores. I don't think they have any of them doubled up. To my
What do you say?
I don't believe there's any doubled here. Here you'll see Tudors and Geno's in the same building, and for the same reason, because the same company owns both of them.
Yeah. And that's like up here, like in Canada, you'll see Wendy's and Wendy's and Tim Hortons
Really?
together.
Now, all of our Tim Hortons around here have closed, evidently.
Yep. And then
I wasn't aware of it until my son told
there was a time when Cold Stone Creamery came into Canada, and then
but they were
part of the Tim Hortons.
Okay, I buffered. I didn't hear what you said.
I think everybody.
Yeah, you were cutting out there too. So when Cold Stone Creamery came up, they opened up in some of the Tim Hortons locations.
It's because I'm in the...
So they basically, there was a triple counter at the front. You had Tim Hortons, Cold Stone Creamery, and Wendy's in the same locations. But so Cold Stone Creamery was only up here for maybe a year and a half. Like they were only up here for like a year and a half, and they're gone. But we've had a marble slab here for
really,
like, I don't know, 12 years now.
Yeah. And I thought it was cool. I went there a couple times with Andrew because he liked to win, and that was his place to take me when we went out. And I thought it was cool watching them make your ice cream.
It is cool to watch it, but I know the price have just skyrocketed now.
Yeah, that was a lot of their problem around here was prices.
Because I used to get a pint of ice cream for $6, and now it's $14 for a pint of ice cream.
Yeah, it's even Dairy Queen has gotten $15 for 2 milkshakes is a little ridiculous, and that's medium milkshakes.
Okay, so last week driving down to Edmonton, stopped at A&W, got 3 sausage naggers, 2 with extra patties, and then three hash browns, $33.
I know, it's outrageous. They want people. They want to keep the business, but they're pricing themselves out of business because people can't afford to pay that anymore. Everything's gotten too expensive.
I don't know because but marble slab being $14 a pint is still cheaper than Ben and Jerry's ever was.
Well,
I will never buy Ben and Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's is.
I will never buy Ben and Jerry's. Number one, because of the price of it, right?
Yeah, that's why I don't buy it. It is good ice cream, though. I have tasted it. I've just never paid for it. Yeah, we usually Bill's favorite ice cream is Blue Beanie. And I leave all that to him and Anthony's choosing because I don't really like ice cream. Every once in a great while, I want some ice cream. I just soon have fruit. Chris K says, I'm here but medicated, so typing and topics are iffy.
Medicated.
I'm going to be medicated here in a few minutes because I'm going to have to take some Motrin. My back is killing me today. We have the Bluebell. He'll buy that every once in a while, Larry, but most usually he likes his Blue Bunny ice cream. Anthony's not real. Okay, John poofed. Anthony's not real particular about ice cream, but he is very particular about his popsicles.
Yeah, our local stores just started carrying the Bluebell. It's not that cheap.
We don't have Tillamook anything here, Sarah. I have heard so much about that, and I'd really like to try it.
Possibly. I've seen the name before.
Yeah. Sarah, if you want good, authentic recipes, Simply Mama Cooks. Fantastic channel to watch. She does everything from scratch, and she does authentic recipes.
So what I was saying was, if you go to like Giant Tiger or North Trail Superstore, you can get a gallon jug of ice cream for like $5. It tastes exactly the same as scary. Or Chapman's ice. Chapman's ice cream is really good too.
If Great Value is the one that's the cheapest, that's the one I buy.
Great value. Walmart.
When we went to Kroger's, it was the Kroger brand. I bought that. It's just whatever, because and he's like, I bought you that ice cream maker so you didn't have to do all that handy stuff with the bags. Night, Jeanette. Sleep well.
Good night,
Good night,
Jeanette.
Miss Jeanette.
So he bought me an ice cream attachment for my KitchenAid. I have yet to make any ice cream. I want to make my own salted caramel ice cream. Homemade caramel. Homemade salted caramel. Yeah, Jess.
Okay. I would not be against that.
To vanilla beans, make vanilla bean ice cream. Put the vanilla bean in there so you get the really good vanilla taste of the ice cream. Yep. I think it'd be good.
I wouldn't say no.
But he's wanting me to make him some blueberry ice cream. I was like, I can do that. Make any kind of ice cream. Well, except for like meat ice cream. I think that would be gross. No, John, don't even say it.
There's bacon ice cream.
That's okay, Connie. I'll have the baby tomorrow. I was going to tell you she will probably want to cuddle all day, so I probably wasn't going to make it either. I'll turn it on my phone, but I won't be. So. And sleep well, Connie. Caramel swirl bread? That sounds interesting. Bet it would make good French toast.
I haven't had raisin bread in forever. I don't know why.
Well, I know why I haven't had it, because Bill won't eat it. He doesn't like raisins cooked. Yeah, Connie, I didn't find out until I dropped his laundry off this morning. He forgot to get it out of the car Friday. I told him I'd run it over to him because he needed work clothes this week. Shoot, he forgot to give me his pants so I could fix them. I'll get him tomorrow. He tore a hole in the knee of his pants he wanted me to fix.
Put a unicorn patch on it.
He would wear it. You don't know, my son will wear the most garish patterns and colors and loves it. And he rocks them. It's that blonde hair and blue eyes. A kid can get away with wearing anything. Oh, Chris, that would make good bread pudding. I do like me good bread pudding with a hard sauce.
What did I miss about a bread pudding? What was this bread pudding?
The caramel swirl bread use it for bread pudding.
Oh,
that would be good. And we have devolved into food. What is it about food? Food and yarn just seems to go together, as weird as that sounds.
yeah, because we usually always get on the food subject.
Mm-hmm. Well, cooking is my other hobby, or one of my other hobbies. Everything in the garden's coming up good.
Oh, that's awesome.
I cannot wait for my fresh veggies. First salad out of the garden. Yes, more. We typically, through in the summertime, I seldom cook because we eat salad all summer long.
Yeah, eat out of the garden.
Well, if you need some protein in it, you throw some chicken or steak on top of it. Well, yeah, Jenna, because, drive-ins, you can take your own food with you. I wish they'd bring ours back. I miss our drive-in. I got to take the boys to it one time before they closed it. And regretted taking them to that movie because that was the stupidest movie. It was Ace Ventura.
Texas.
And I think the second feature was Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd
with Sandra Bullock.
Both of them terrible movies. I'm sorry. I was like, it would all right if one of them sucked, but when both of them suck, that's kind of disappointing. When I was a kid and that was open, I had a friend, and we would all go over to her house at night because we could sit at they had like a family room upstairs with a big long picture window, and you could sit up there and watch the movie from their house. And if you opened the windows, the speakers were so loud you could hear it. Yeah, Chris, we put bacon in our salad. We put turkey, ham, chicken, roast beef. I have done pulled pork and cooled it and put it on. It's really good on salad with ranch dressing. Yes, give me more.
Nice.
Or green goddess dressing. I like. I did not know for years. I was like, I wouldn't try it until I found out it was made with avocados, and I love avocados. And I was like, oh, I probably like that then. Jenna says, yeah, I've heard this others say the same, Jessica. Hey, Jesse. Welcome back in.
Yeah, food's never a bad time. It's never a bad time to have food. Yeah, they got rid of our drive-in around here locally, probably 10 years ago. We still have access to one over in Illinois.
Sorry. I could not get the cats to come in the house today, and it was miserable hot. I took a fan out, put it on the porch, one of them big turbo fans. They're both out tonight. But I was like, put them a bowl of ice water out. Shit.
And I don't have any yarn comparable to this, and I'm out, and I can't really add to, and it not be noticeable. I have to be done with mine.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. So mine is probably going to be for my head or a small time head. Or anybody that I can put it.
My sister came up with a cool way to thread a needle like that, Jess.
Hmm.
You take a piece of scrap yarn, right?
Oh,
And
and
you hold it up to the large eye, and then you take another needle and poke it through the eye.
that would
I
probably be a
fold
lot
mine. I
faster.
fold mine over the flat of the needle. Then if you spin the needle, then you can slide it right through.
I use I use a stitch marker. Put a stitch marker through the needle and pull the yarn through it.
Oh, yeah.
It's got a bigger eye on it.
Jenna wants to know if you have AC, Jessica.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, and
And the
John,
electric's been
thank
way too
you,
good here.
thank you, thank you. By the way, thank you, and thank
For
you again. The
what did I
advice
do?
last year on getting that portable air conditioner.
Oh,
Well, I like it because I could take it, from the craft room if I'm not in there. I can take
yeah.
it into one of the other rooms. Just open the window, put it in, and close the window, and you can cool off that room too. Okay, Jenna says she's going to run right now, and she'll see us later.
Have a wonderful rest of your day, Miss Jenna. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you so much.
We're actually thinking about getting another one, John.
I think it was a good deal actually, right? So
Yeah, it was a good deal, and we were sitting there. It has a light on it, and it says full when you have to empty it. And for some reason, both of us thought it had a tray underneath it, and we were like all over. I was like, "Where is it?" And he's like, "I'm just going to pick it up, take it out on the porch, and I'm going to look." And he's like, "Come here." I was like, "What?" He said, "There's a little plug right here. We got to pull this out and drain the water." And I'm like, "Oh, good to know," because neither one of us could remember from last year, and we can't find. I know the book is in the file cabinet, but we couldn't find it because I have the booklets that has come from
yeah, you could just
everything
Google
we've
it too.
bought since we've been married. Literally every appliance we've ever had, I have a book to it. Can't call me a pack rat. But they're all filed in the file cabinet. But we really need to go through them. When I was looking for that, I said, we really need to go through this and weed out what we don't even have anymore. There's no point keeping them. Hey, John, so I can plan my evening. Are you going live tomorrow night for sure, or do you not know yet?
As far as I know, I am.
Okay. I have to take a nap after I take the baby home. Depends on her mood. I'm going to give him another 15 minutes. He stays quiet. I think I might slide into bed early tonight. Probably not. That looks good, John.
Thanks.
Every once in a while, John, you need to dig out the stuff that you crocheted the first time and look and see how much your tension has improved.
Oh, so I can tell
It's
just by
improved
looking.
a lot.
I can tell just by feeling it, right?
Yeah. I was told to do that for the first 5 years I was crocheting, to keep that first thing. The first thing I crocheted looked horrible, I'll be honest. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in.
Hey,
And told
Callie,
me to
how are
keep it and
you?
look back, and that way you feel more encouraged to continue because you can see you're improving. Anybody reading any new books?
Oh, you weren't here the other day when I got this one.
Yes. Are you reading it?
Yeah, I am actually.
Cool. I've pretty much read all of my how-to books because I love my stitch books. Hey, opinions from the ladies and John. I mean, yeah, yeah. You have daughters. Y'all, several of you. Um, Skirts or skirts for school for a 5-year-old? I'm thinking
Score.
skirts because the girl loves to wear dresses, but she's not very ladylike when she's playing. But who is?
Scorts.
Sports were the best.
I just don't like the idea of I'm sorry, there's so many damn pervs around schools anymore. It makes you.
Exactly.
I worry about that all the time. Larry, there's always audiobooks, but fair warning, you will get addicted to them. Well, I got her a couple of pair of like lycra shorts to go if when she wants to wear a dress, but it for the warmer months, I just got her a bunch of sports. Words from Hell. What is it about, Chris?
It's sticky.
I'm reading a post-apocalyptic thriller.
Sometimes. Not terrible.
Oh, my son would like that book. That is totally his jam. I'll have to write that down and give that title to him. He's a Latin major and he's all about words. Or he has a, how do I say that? He's got a major in Latin. Major in Latin, a master's in English. I ask him how often he uses Latin, and he says that, he can cuss people out and they have no clue.
He was supposed to say carpe diem.
Yeah, well, I think he'd like the carpe diem some people's heads. Some of the stories, I am telling you. Yeah, he gets really on me, Chris, if I'm feeling lazy and I'm not punctuating when we're texting. Because if you're texting him, he expects capitalization, punctuation, and don't forget those commas.
I do that
Mom,
too.
you're getting lazy. Stop that.
I do that all the time too. Oh, you're just a grammar Nazi. No, I'm not. It's just just proper etiquette. Like how are you taught how to write?
Yes. But sometimes, moms get tired and they just need to send a quick zip. Put your own punctuation in it. And then he kept saying, Mom, he said, look at the memes. Punctuation counts. It's important. I was like, yeah, but you know what I mean. If it was anybody else, it'd be different. But
Yeah.
I taught the boy to talk.
No, see? Put your stitch marker through
He
your
sells
eye.
cars. Yeah, that's kind of like what my sister has done, or with a smaller. I can't. Maybe that's what she was describing to me. That's exactly the sentences he used to tell me that, Chris. I was like, yeah, I know. Drink some water if you're going to drink anything. Kids. Water is for you.
Are you done blending?
I don't need yours. Drink
Sorry,
it.
my
You
son
can
said
drink water in
blending.
the house. You don't always have to be in the car. You like that? Well, I guess I know who's getting that at. Hey, Chris. Larry, I have been in chat rooms so long that I don't need proper grammar to figure out what people are saying anymore because hardly anybody uses it. Chris Ann has come in, says, hey, everybody.
Hey,
Hey, Chris.
Chris, how's it going?
Sorry, my head's down.
I'm sorry. He says, howdy. heard. Riddle me this. Why can I only get that boy to drink water in the car?
That's funny.
That's the only time I can't get him to drink water in the house at all. Unless you stand over top of him and force him to drink it. And I don't really like doing that unless I know he's dehydrated badly. But yeah, he chugged down 2 bottles of water when we was taking Bill to work.
That's his car drink.
I reckon. It could be because when they was little, that was the only thing that was allowed to be drank in the car after someone who shall remain nameless that's in the other room now shook up a bottle of pop and opened it. Like, never got that stuff out of the headliner. So after that, it was only water. He thought it was hilarious, though.
Oh, sure didn't.
Mom, not so much. Yeah, my hair was sticky, my clothes were sticky, and we were on the way to the grocery store.
Get off the net, kiddo.
Don, dang, 2 hats, 1 night. I'm proud.
Right? Thank you. Oh. Well, 2 hats in 1 day.
Okay.
How you doing with yours, Jess? How you doing with yours, Jess?
Fine.
How's yours coming along?
I think she's seen it as well.
Get in the weeds.
Is it 5 weight for that, Jess?
Huh?
Did you use a 5 weight for that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I thought it looked like 5 weight. I like that. It's kind of cushy and squishy looking.
It is very squeaky. Almost.
Squishy hats are warmer, in my opinion. I like squishy hats.
But yeah, very, very thick.
Evidently, I have a request from the guys at work. And about 10 years ago, I made all of them hats, company color hats. All they had to do was buy the patch for me to sew onto it. And their hats are wearing out. They want hats. I made those. Then his Bill's best friend, he was like, you know that hat in A Christmas Story, the really, really long one that you can round your neck like a scarf? And he said, yeah. He said, can you knit me one of those? Freaking thing took me 3 months. It was almost 6 foot long. Yes, really. And he still wears it. Made it in Chicago Bears colors because that's his team. And he goes and sees a game every year and he wears it every single year. He said that way he can keep his head warm and his neck warm at the same time. And doesn't have to worry about his scars. I'm like, okay. That's actually his favorite Christmas movie, too. Why, I don't know.
Yeah, that is.
I'm sorry. My sister loves that movie. I watched that movie 1 time total and never watched it again.
What?
Yep. I do not like that movie. I don't like Home Alone either. I like the first.
They got old after a while.
I don't like Home Alone.
After the first Home Alone, I never watched it.
How do you not know you left a kid at home?
Oh, no, I'm not doubting that. My parents have done that, but just, you know.
You got left at home with them?
Yes, several times. Enjoyed the hell out of it, too. Quiet, peaceful. Do what you want, eat what you want. Spend an hour in the bathtub. Yeah. You live in a house with 9 people in one bathroom. You learn to appreciate getting an hour-long bath without being interrupted.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Andrew has had to adjust to having one bathroom. He says, I miss 2 bathrooms, Mom. I said, well, when you buy your next place, make sure it's got 2 bathrooms. Fair enough, right?
2 toilets, 6 in.
Yeah. Jess,
Yes, ma'am.
you look different when you part your hair on the side. Not bad different, just different. It changes the shape of your face.
No, that's terrible.
No. Actually, it looked really good.
Terrible.
No,
I've got a big forehead.
Here we go.
So very nice. Oh, I like the button placement. Very cool.
Well, it's right on the top, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I didn't realize it was so freaking long. Like, look at that.
Yeah,
So
but they're going to fold it up anyway. Everybody does.
Yeah,
Everybody folds it.
Like you can actually double it up like a visor, right? Like Top Gun, or just put a double fold in it, right?
Yep.
Or roll it. I've seen hats rolled before too, right? I don't know if girls do that though. I know guys do.
No, we don't roll art. Well, nobody that I know rolls it. That's more of
I don't know. It looks kind of cute though, doesn't it?
It does look cute. It would just annoy me. I don't know. I could try it and see. I think it would annoy me.
There we go. Boopity boop boop.
Yes, John. What color was that hat?
Blue.
Or is that an unknown color as well?
No, this one I have. Just give me a second.
Anthony's sitting there eyeing the blue and yellow hat I'm making, so I'm thinking maybe somebody else is going to get that hat before it leaves the house. He's only done that once before. And that was
To the hat.
yeah, it was one of Fiber Spider's what was the pattern called? It's huge and chunky. And every time he see me working on it, he was just like, mine. And I was like, well, I was making it for the seniors, and he was just like, mine. I was like, well, I guess it's yours.
Okay. So as far as I know, so this is Loops and Threads Barcelona.
Okay.
Now the
what's the
color, I'm not sure because there's 2 colors. The color here says Blue Ridge. It says Blue
Okay.
Ridge right here, but down here it says Wildberry.
Huh.
But it says color
Well, you know,
BA26.
either one would be a good color name for it.
Wildberry. I like Wildberry.
Well, yeah, and it's got all the colors of the wild berries, but I can see Blue Ridge as well for the Blue Ridge Mountains. So yeah, either one
okay.
would. Yeah. Oh,
There we go.
oh my God!
More hats
Your
to add to the pile.
crack in your back feels so good.
It looks like a little preemie hat though, but yet when you put it
Okay,
on,
all right, try this. Spritz it just lightly with water, just to dampen it.
oh,
Put it
like
on
block
the head,
it almost.
and then, yeah, block it. It's
Like block
exactly
it.
blocking it. Yeah,
Okay.
and see if that does it. Hey, TDR, welcome in.
I'll do that. TDR.
Oh, hello.
There are 2 more hats for my box, so it's 10 hats. Still not even close to your 100, 200 hats you got just now. Man, she was so busy last. Do you see how busy she was last night, Annie? Get 200
Yes.
hats done.
No. Last night, Oh yeah, I did too in the thing. Remember
Yeah, but
my I got poofed,
she was up
what?
till
Was it
like
last
4 o'clock in the morning. She was up till 4 o'clock in the morning last night. You just look at show her your hats. You had like 200 hats last night. Just spread your fingers aren't bleeding. You got all kinds of calluses right now.
anyway, that I don't know how fast that guy was going when he hit that power pole, but he
Oh
snapped
yeah.
it off right at the ground because they set the new one beside the old one, and there was only like 2.5, 3 feet of it showing above ground. So they must have been flying when they.
Wow. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, and he just left. They must hit the power pole again. I'm actually liking using these bigger hooks now. I don't know. I get spoiled using the big hooks. I'll start doing some. I want to do some micro crochet. I'll be like, oh, look how small these are, right? No, I'm kidding,
Yeah.
TDR. She wasn't up that late.
No, not that bad.
I need to get more mannequin heads though.
I've got to get the one out of the garage that doesn't have its nose chewed off.
Does it have like a really wonky makeup job on it too, Stu? As like the other one?
Probably. I don't recall.
What's that flying around? Is that a moth?
Mhm. I'll catch it and put it outside.
Unless Joey gets it. It's in his cage right now.
No, she was completely fascinated just by a fly last night. So all you gotta do is close my top. It's gonna stretch a lot.
Thanks, TDR. We gotta get you in here doing some crocheting too, buddy. Saying.
TDR? Where's my big pom-pom?
Aw, thank you. Says I'm looking good. Oh, that's probably you though.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be like a bigger pom-pom. Let me grab my head.
Oh, see, you can actually make yours. Yours looks like it would be a slouchy hat too, though, eh?
I think it might be a little bit too thick. This one.
Thick. Oh, it's like a Smurf hat. Yours looks freaking so warm. Yours looks a lot warmer than mine does. Mine still looks warm. Like mine's soft though. See, that'll work. You don't need a pom pom on that. I'll just close the top up.
It's so long.
Like it didn't look that long when I was making it though, eh?
You're tripping with everyone. Just gotta close up her head.
Yeah, you can make it like a little
Or
Smurf
the
hat.
closer.
You could a little turn on the front, make it a Smurf hat. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, never mind. It's too late.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. She probably comes from France.
Thank you, Sarah.
I actually didn't mind making that hat. It turned out pretty good.
Not bad. Really big brim.
Can you roll yours like
I'm
I
glad I
rolled mine,
didn't.
maybe?
How cute.
It actually doesn't look that bad rolled up.
I would say that I'm really glad that I didn't add any more rows to it. Otherwise, it wouldn't fit with six on.
Yeah, perfect. Almost looks like a Sherpa hat, almost like that, eh?
So you can wear it however you want.
Yeah, it's
Many a time.
multifunctional.
Or
Awesome job, Jess.
if I
Looks
would
great.
have left it open if I had a house.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, right?
Basically. So I got to finish closing that up.
Mine looks like a sailor. She can look all punky to you, though.
See, she's got a hole in her head.
I know. Well, you can fill it in with
Not a
some.
disease.
You can fill it in with some silicone.
Not
Pack,
a disease.
pack it with some Kleenex or paper towel, and put some silicone on it, and you can just just smooth it out, and then put some makeup on her. Redo her makeup anyway. I'm gonna redo my makeup because you can never have enough blue eyeshadow on.
Okay, Mimi.
Garcia, my goal is 100 hats for donation by November. I have 30 done so far. That's awesome. That is awesome. What did you pick a simple pattern? Are you doing something like more
That's
involved? More involved, or like these two patterns that we did today? They were quick and simple, like we did both of them today. So 7 hours. This is 7 hours total time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 4 hours for two hats. I think that's pretty good. That's 2 hours per hat, pretty much. You break it down.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, I say that's pretty good.
What am I going to hold on? I got to get a scuff off.
100 hats is a pretty good goal to go for. That's awesome, Garcia.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Awesome work. Awesome work. So I know Jeanette went to bed already, and I know that she was saying that. So the mayor and his wife were at her house today, at her place today, watching the show with us, asking us questions. And the mayor's wife is going to go to her church group, and get them to start doing hats. And a couple council members also showed up, and they had a question for Jessica, and she gave that was a very profound answer, by the way.
What?
To get a PO box.
Oh. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was a
that's
very
about
profound
the only
answer.
thing I can think of that would be that we could use. That way, we're not giving out personal addresses.
Yep.
So yeah, Jeanette gets recognized June 1st or July 1st.
July 1st. Yep.
July. So she will be at the meeting with the governor and the mayor and a whole bunch of people. She gets interviewed, the camera crew.
The governor of the state, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so the governor would be like our minister, our provincial minister. Well, so what is a senator then? Do you have state senators? They basically just go to the House, though, right?
Pretty much.
Okay.
The figurehead. Somebody that we really no, that's pretty awesome for Jeanette.
It is. I'm glad she's getting recognized for her work.
She's well deserved. I lost the music.
So I'm gonna have to get these all washed now. I'm doing a couple different easy ones from Connie that I tested earlier this year. Just a biscuit beanie was one. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4.
See you later, Darcia, sweetheart. I appreciate you. I hear you, Bert.
6, 7. 10 hats, 2 ear warmers, and 2 soap sacks. I didn't think I had that much done.
See? Look at you. Yay. Yay. My brain just stopped for a second.
I gotta take new pictures of all these though, so they're all in one thing.
I'm bad at taking pictures. Remembering to. Crochet Monday?
Yes, Crochet Monday. I don't know if I'm gonna work on my groomies, amigurumismans, or work on my blanket that I started.
Got a blanket to start working on.
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that, by the way.
I don't want to spill the beans just yet, but I need to make a little video about what it is and why it is and who it's for and all those little things. But
Well, yeah. Oh, well, that sounds kind of cool,
you
though.
want to see the start of it, though?
Yes. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back over there.
I didn't know you weren't over here. I wasn't paying 100% attention.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm back. Yeah, I was going to ask you about it because I remember you had a meeting with her.
Yeah.
Good night, Herb. Take care.
Good night, Herbie. So, don't want to spill too much about it, but it's a community project. And this is where it starts.
That's a nice granny square. Holy cow. That's beautiful. So is that 12 by 12?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a 12 by 12 start. My light's very bright. It's going to be cool.
So that's the start. Oh, that's only the first square of it.
This is the first square, yes. This is the start of it. And
Okay.
I am to add to it with no restriction. No color restrictions, no design restrictions, no zero.
So
I can make it as much big as I want.
So you can put a border around that, or you can put like a bunch of like smaller granny squares around that, or just add to one side of it if you want to. You can do whatever you want.
I could do whatever I want. Well, the goal, at least, maybe make it a little bit bigger, because then I ship this off to somebody else to also.
Do you have the list of who it goes to, or is just okay?
Yeah. Well,
so how many?
We don't have the list of who it goes to, but
No, you have the next person.
I know. I know who my next person is.
So do you know how many people are involved in it?
7 or 8. I'd have to look at my email. I know everybody that's involved.
Okay. Oh, sounds kind of cool. That's awesome. I was trying to start like a wood collab like that in the wood community, where like
So I guess
like
go ahead.
like I would scroll something, and then somebody would add something else onto it, whether it be like lathe work or pyrograph or laser CNC lasered onto it, and just add onto it just to make like it didn't matter what the final thing was, whether it was just like a full wall display or a three-dimensional figure or whatever, right? Just so like I would just pass it on, somebody else would add on to it, or we just get together and decide what we're going to make first of all, and then everybody would make their own pieces to it, and then we would ship it to one person and get it assembled at the end, and hopefully everything fit.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But
since I did speak of it a little bit tonight, I will have to announce it tomorrow, because I really need to start working on it.
is there a due date for it?
Yeah, I've got 2 weeks from the time I got it.
Okay. Oh, so you got 4 more days left.
No, like,
Hey, Robin, how's
it
it
almost
going?
feels like that. Hey, Robin. Good to see you, sweetheart.
What have you been up to? I haven't seen you in a while.
I'll have to make that final announcement about it.
Cool, that sounds
Hopefully
awesome.
she can make it. I'll have to let her know. Yeah. For a really good cause. For a great cause.
Cool. Robin, you should have stayed with the crocheting. I'm just telling you. Should have stayed with the crochet work.
You can't tell her what to do.
No, I know.
But you're still undecided as to what you're going to work on tomorrow.
Well, no, I need to work on my blanket regardless. But either that or my amigurumismans.
I think it's just fun to say an advertisement. Chris, I'm not sure exactly when we're doing the show. I do believe everybody has the yarn now.
Annie has her yarn too. Annie was the last one to get it. Get it, wasn't she?
Yep. She's got it.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Hmm?
What? Who? Me?
Yeah, you. What are you looking for?
Nothing. I'm done. Yes. Why am I doing the shawl?
Yes, everybody's got their yarn. I think even Jeanette's got a ball of it. Amanda's got a ball of it. Not for me, she just happens to have some in her possession.
I think I know where it is. Pretty sure I know where it is. Well, that's awesome, Robin. She got monetized. She's doing lives on Twitch. She got monetized over there. 300 followers.
That's awesome.
Way to go.
Congratulations.
That's cool. So, Robin, are you just doing your Fortnite gaming stuff, or are you doing crafting and stuff as well still? Sarah, give me 1 sec. I'll pull it up for you.
All right, just a pom-pom and a tag, depending on where I put the tag. Actually, I'm not going to put a tag because there's not really a extended.
Are you putting a pom pom on it?
Yeah. And a pom-pom.
That looks awesome. Okay, Sarah, this is the shawl that we're working on. It's Simple and Elegant Beginner Shawl by Sirens Crochet.
Repeat that one again.
Simple and Elegant Beginner Shawl by Sirens Crochet. Hold on a sec here. Let me make it bigger for you. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And there's
Mine
what,
is
12?
Go ahead.
How many of us are doing it?
Oh. I know there's 9 balls of yarn out. Plus, I've heard of a few others that were tagging along using the one weight. Here's your pink that I'm using. White, light pink, bright pink, and light gray and gray. And
She's
then I
made that one.
Huh?
Sarah said she made that. She said, "Oh, that was the second ever shawl I made. I made a few of them. The pattern is gorgeous, like a flower print almost." Yes, it is. Yes, we're still making hats for Jeanette. Gotta get that 5,000 in. See, I gotta find that yarn.
Yes, we're still making hats for Jeanette, but we're not only making hats for Jeanette.
See, I knew where it should have been, and now I don't know where it is. I just cleaned all my yarn up too. Where did it go? I thought I put it into a container. It's here somewhere. I know it is. I'll have to dig for it later. I know it's here somewhere. 'cause I haven't used it yet. Well, we don't know the final total of hats yet so far, but Jeanette has 1,800
Herself.
of herself that she's done on her own, and I think everybody else combined, like between Connie and Annie, Connie, hold on a second. Jessica, me, Connie, Annie, Sunita, Matt and Rebecca. I know that Mora and Nisi were gonna do some as well. But I know so far we have about 800 between us. So on top of Jeanette's 1,800, 2,400. So we're like halfway there.
Yep. Well, a little more than half. Her goal is 4,000.
And Mona has 10. Oh yeah, plus all the ones you have too.
Yeah.
Yes, I just figured out. So I have 10 hats, 2 ear warmers, and 2 soap sacks. You have 10 hats that you've done yourself, right?
No, I think I'm a couple of hats behind you.
Sarah says she sent at least 23. Sarah, did you get pictures of them all?
I've got 8 hats myself.
Yes, and we're also doing soap sacks, dish rags, dishcloths, towels, lap blankets, slippers. So we are getting closer to the goal of our 5,000, but honestly, I think that with the hats and everything else combined, we'll make up for it. Even if we're short on hats, we'll make up for it in lap gants, slippers, soap sacks, washcloths, towels, stuff like that. We'll make up for it and everything else.
I don't think we're going to be short.
I don't think we're going to be short either.
Come hell or high water, we're reaching that goal. I don't care how late it is. Or 10 nights.
Well, the rain keeps up, and I got a message from the pilot. They're still socked in and catch here. So I'm not getting rescued anytime soon. Maybe in a couple hours, something will change. Or maybe I'll be stuck here for a day or two.
Sarah says she had 5 soap sacks, 5 washcloths, a few scarves. I was working on a scarf, but I don't know. I don't like that scarf. I don't like the style of that, the way it turned out. I might just frog it all. The scarf I was working on that I started, I don't like the color of it, the brown.
Yeah.
But I do have 4 balls of it though. I'll figure something else for it.
Pom-pom. Pom-pom.
Just a little. You gonna finish that up, or you want to finish that tomorrow?
I'm almost done. I mean, I'm still gonna finish it up.
Hey Lisa, how's it going?
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
Sarah says random things. None of the scarves matched any hats. I'll try to make matching sets if I can. Oh, it doesn't. It does not matter. Because otherwise, we could do like a matching hat, scarf, mitten set, matching cowl and mitten and scarf set, right? Matching slippers, scarf, soap sack set. Oh, matching slippers and soap sacks. There's just too many things to mix and match. Like, oh, Chris K says she thought you were doing it as a ponytail hat. Oh yeah, you could do that too. Too late. She closed it up already.
I can open her back up. Not a bad idea though. That's Brick Beanie where she shows you the option to have it open for the ponytail or close it all up. Yeah, had I put some thought into that, I could have crocheted it around the ponytail holder. Because that was the end with the 3 slip stitches, and I could have just put that last slip stitch around the elastic. Now you guys say something.
Anyways, next time, Jess.
Absolutely.
What's going on tomorrow? Tomorrow is Hooks, and Chains Crocheting Monday. I made 2 hats. I finished 2 hats today. Hi, Greg.
Welcome in, Mr. Great.
Miss all the good stuff. Sarah, did Jessica model the hat? No, not yet. Not yet. She has not.
My mannequin did. And now I'm cutting mine. Pom-pom, so I can't model it just. Yeah, so this thing-
Supposed to say the group chat on Facebook so I can shop tomorrow. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Who needs to go shopping tomorrow?
No, Larry wants me to put a picture up so that Chris can go shopping tomorrow.
That's the way we're going to start trying to save time.
Okay, here's the crochet hooks that Larry's done. 1 second. Doopy doop boop boop. Doopy doop boop boop. There you go. So Larry, do you know what size those are? By chance, I don't mean like circumference size, but the hook size themselves. The hook size. From what you're told, they're about a size 5. Okay. Oh, that's right, because you have some out to a nurse already, right? Right. Got tapered ends on them too. That's a good sign. Cool. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, Greg. We've seen your yarn. We've seen your crochet work. We've seen you in the living room with it on your lap. Come on, Greg. We've seen you in your shop and your wire out in the shop. Your yarn out in the shop, brother. Sarah says, I want to go back and watch where Mrs. Jeanette was on. That was super awesome. Well, she wasn't actually on the show. She was still in the chat, but she was asking us questions. Well, she had the mayor was asking us questions, and Jeanette was just typing them out for us, so we answered them for him. No shopping after drugs taken. Sorry, Larry. Yeah, she learned her lesson the other day.
So, how was you?
Yeah, so Sarah, like we were saying earlier, so the mayor and his wife were at Jeanette's place, and they were watching the show, and he was asking us questions through the chat, and we explained how we came about and why we're doing it and everything else, and then his wife said that she's going to go to her church group and get them to start making hats too, and then a couple council members came by as well, and they're going to share it out as well, our Facebook page, our group, and the shows, and try to get more people in and help us in the cause of what we're doing. And then also, um, they asked if we needed anything. The mayor asked us if we needed anything, and I'm thinking money, yarn. Go buy a yarn shop and just mail it all out. But Jessica came up with the best idea. Said just get us a PO box.
Wait, I feel like that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, just make sure you put some moment on that for sure. And then what? All of this is healing? Yep, but you're gonna look really nice afterwards. I know. I'm excited. But here's the downfall. Just use your lotions for now.
So yeah, we had a really good afternoon with it though.
The piano stuff? Well, she's there. It won't be. And I'm supposed to be going to me at my boss. I don't work too. It is what it is. Huh? I said it is what it is. Yeah, he got back from Michigan on Friday. And I was like, oh, you have fun. I was like, fuck off, Rick. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, look down. And he's like, oh, what happened? So then I showed him, and I went like this and showed him. I'm like, that happened. And he's like, what the fuck did you do? And I'm like, I was fishing for like 2.5 to 3 hours. He's like, Jesus, dude. And I'm like, yeah, look, it wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. And now you got a really nice hand for the summer. Yeah, he pointed out, I'm going to start with any mistake. We're going to talk about that. Hi. With my hat. Cute. Yeah, sorry for not telling you when I got to it. I was busy babysitting. So somebody got a little too stuff like. And then, oh, you have to catch up. 9 drinks, 2 shots later. My eyes are throwing up.
Like, I threw up last night before. Because I decided to eat 3 pieces of grease and alcohol last night. Okay. For my son. Yeah. I felt like shit last night. Woke up this morning. Felt fine. I had to throw up one time just to get my stomach out.
Right.
What's this? No, honey. No, nothing. I was like, oh, okay. It's weird. Do you mind? Oh my gosh, you crazy bird. You crazy, crazy birdie. Crazy, crazy. You're taking Friday off. That's
Well, I'm leaving at 11.
yeah. Okay.
That's funny, Chris.
It's done. Oh, come on.
Looks awesome. Oh, here you go, TDR. She's gonna model it for you.
I thought Sarah asked. Oh well. Who do you have in there? It doesn't quite fit my metal head the same way because I don't have to roll it up 19 times. I'm learning it.
Well, that's so I know. That actually looks pretty good. It looks better on you than it does on the mannequin, honestly.
Yeah, no splash. That one's not too shabby. 2 done.
Hey.
2 done. 2 done. Let's go.
Motherfucker!
Thank you. Hey guys, I'm live.
I'm still sunburned.
What the hell? Thank you, JD. I appreciate it.
No, yours is epic. Mine's just subpar.
Go get it. Go for it.
Patrick. I'm not going to
You know, Greg is actually thinking about doing one like that. We'll see, so Mushmouth had one. Yeah, there's actually 2 of them that had hats on. I can't remember his name. You want one? You want one like that though, Greg? That would be the extra large hat that Annie was talking about with the eye holes in it. We'll see.
Thanks, CDR. What happened? What's that from?
Becky. Hi. And stuff on my phone.
Someone always gets hurt.
Yes. It's always
Don't get her to chase your own feet.
So I typed in sweetheart beanie, sweetheart hat. There's a lot of different sweetheart hats. Do you know who's doing them, Sarah?
I haven't seen them. I can't say.
So I know these are supposed to look like hearts, but no, those do not look like hearts.
Oh no, I think I've got some. Got so many patterns for hats. Beanie.
Interesting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's this one from Rich Textures Crochet, which actually looks. I like that one. They do look like hearts. No,
Yeah.
see, there's one with bobble hearts on the side of it, or bobble stitches on to make it look like hearts on the side of it. Rich Textures. So he's got a matching hat, sweetheart hat, and scarf.
I got you, Sarah. I want to make this one here, the mini hearts, the blue and white.
Hmm. Yeah, the rich texture one. Okay.
Yeah, rich textures. That's the one that I've actually. I haven't seen the rich texture one. This one is the one.
It's this
There's,
this one.
you show it. The red one.
Yeah. Well, both of them actually, because it comes in the white as well, and then there's another one where it shows right there. It shows the hat and the scarf set.
Oh, that one's not popping up. Is that a free pattern?
Yep. Yeah, a free pattern available at such and such, rich texture, rich texture crochet. Yeah, so it's blue. There's a video, and I'm just seeing if there's a written pattern here for it. I do like written patterns. Yeah, there's a PDF copy available, free. Yeah, there's a written pattern for it. I'll share it with you.
Ooh, we'll link it too. Add it to your list.
Add it to your list. Yep. We're just gonna say good night, everybody. Good night. Sound of music stuck in my head now. Farewell, good night, Avitas, and goodbye to you and you and you and you and you
Hey,
and
Adele.
you. What's that?
Adele just came in.
Adele, that's twice. Came in right at the end of the show. 2 weeks in a row. Adele. How's it going? We're just saying good night to everybody. Hope you had a good time. And hope to see you tomorrow for some hookswipsandchains crochet. Not sure what, like I said, not sure what I'm doing. Might be working on my blanket or maybe working on my Amma groomsman. So we'll see how that's going to work out. All right. Anything else? We had a good time. We had a good night. Go check out our Facebook page and the link down below. If you want the patterns of the hats we did today, they're in the link down below in the description. Anything else?
Nope. Bingo Tuesday?
Is there bingo on Tuesday? Bingo on Tuesday.
That's
And when you come and join us on Tuesday, we'll tell you what's happened the rest of the week. You keep coming back for more. Take care. Have fun. We'll see y'all later. Thank you very much, everybody.